Today we're going to be testing the Beretta 92A1 and the 6-hour 1911 Scorpion. What I'll be doing for testing is we're going to be doing some sand, using that Quikrete landscaping sand there, and then my Home Depot bucket, have water. So, doing 2 simple tests, nothing too crazy. But before we begin, these are all clear. Just want to make sure, show you guys that these both function. Just fine. Both working firearms. So now, we'll take, in this tub, I just broke my bag of sand. Show you guys here. Got some sand. What I'm going to do is chamber around both guns, and then I'm going to put them in sand. So 5 rounds too. I would want to take a bet that I would want to say the 1911 might perform better. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. This is more of a video of, it's just a simple sand and dirt test, water test, nothing too crazy. Safety on. Beretta. Safety on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of lay it in there like that. Get some of that sand in there. Perfect. It's good. Now, the Beretta 92A1. So again, we got that. Kind of lightly submerge it there. I put my hand in front of the barrel. It's hot. So it's not totally submerged, but it'll work. All right. It's 5 rounds. Both did very, very well. So, the reason I chambered around is because if you're in law enforcement, or let's say you're in the military, you're probably going to have a round chambered at all times. It's very common that you drop your weapons in dirt and sand. It's common. So, what I'll do next is I'll repeat, load up another 5 rounds, and really bury them in sand. Again, with the round in the chamber. Let's see what happens. Now, both these guns, the 92 or the M9, is used in military service here in the United States. The 1911 was used in military service and no longer is used in military service on a standard unit. So, I'm testing more or less which one is better. So again, put that here. Now we're really going to submerge it. Pack that in there. Try it again. Good. Safety's on this one. Again. Bury that. Take it out. Ooh, check that out. A lot of sand right there. It's good. Both function awesome. Next, let's do some just standard dirt. Let's check that out. All right, we have a little pile of dirt right here. So again, what I'm gonna do, low one the chamber, put it on safe. Low one the chamber, put it on safe. This time, take some of this. We got some grass in here too. Put that down there. See what we can do here. Take it off safe. All right, just failed fire. So far, we got one failure out of the 92 with the dirt. Gonna take 1911. The same thing. Side. Take it all safe. All right. So far, the 1911, no failures yet. That's pretty impressive. Not bad. Now, let's say that you don't have one chamber. This is where it's gonna get real interesting. So I'm not gonna chamber around. Oop. We're gonna bury it again. Okay, not bad. Ran flawlessly. The SIG here. $1911, it's still winning. We had one failure on this. I'm actually pretty impressed so far. Is this a legitimate test? In my opinion, this is natural elements in the earth. Sand, dirt. People drop their firearms. The next thing we'll do is let's try some wet sand. See what happens there. Now we have some sand. Got a little pile. And then just gonna put some water on there. And make it a little wet. All right. Now, I'm gonna chamber around both firearms. Put them on safe. Okay, start with the SIG first. Some of this wet sand. Get it in there. Nice and submerged. Take the safety off. Okay. One failure. Failure to extract. The SIG. 92's next. Try not to get anything at the end of my barrel here. Take that down. Take the off. Okay. That's a bad one. All right. That is locked up. Like bad. Real bad. Alright. Okay. So again. Basically, there's so much sand. Let's see what's going on here. So much sand here in the chamber that it's just locked up really bad. So I'm gonna say at this point Wow, that's nasty. So if you look here, so much sand, that won't even go in a battery. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut off the camera and try to get this thing back in service really quick and see. As of this point, just to recap, the 1911 is performing better than the 92. What destructed the 92? Wet sand. Real bad. So, I mean, it is locked. That thing is just, it's gnarly. I mean, there is sand everywhere inside of here. What's interesting is the fact that with just regular sand not being wet, that it worked decently. When exposed to wet sand, it failed miserably. I mean, the 1911 is doing great. It's doing awesome. So what I might do here, in my bucket of water, to get this thing back in service. Okay, just water, it's back in service. See what we got. Okay, so it is back in service. Now, that was the, I'm not gonna break it down though. Next thing I'm gonna do some water testing. Get all the sand out of here. Wipe these off a little bit. Right. Get my good old bucket, the Home Depot bucket. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chamber rounds. Uh-oh. Here we go. See? Could be an issue. Once you get stuff inside chambers, guns fail bad. Put the SIG in there. Push all these bubbles stop. All right. Now, take it off the safe. Nice. All right. Beautiful. Next, do the Beretta. Make sure all those bubbles stop. All right. Get off safe. So far, so good with the water. It really helped it out substantially. Between both. So, we do this. It's one last time. No elements. Brought some more ammo. Load my magazines here. Make sure they're still functioning. It's actually been an interesting test. It's very simple. I'm not gonna, you know, freeze them or anything. I don't have that capability out here. I don't have a freezer out in the range. There's no power out here, obviously. But 5 rounds again. Nice. Okay. Beretta stovepipe. It's a bad one too. Again, stovepipe. Okay. Just off of let's try another 5 rounds through the Beretta. Maybe we'll have some better luck this time. I don't know. It's hard to say. Stovepipe. Single shot. Okay. So if you want to learn how to do some clearing drills, put a Beretta in water, and it'll teach you a good lesson how to clear a gun. So, based off of what we just saw, I'm doing this very simply. We did wet sand, we did dry sand, we did water, we did some dirt with some vegetation. Which one was better? In my opinion, from what I just saw, definitely not the Beretta. It was a 1911. So, if I had a choice, based off of what I just did, between both these guns, I'm going to pick the 1911. Because still, if I load 5 more rounds in this gun, just to see if it functions again, I bet you it'll function. I might be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, 5 rounds, not a problem. This gun, I don't think so. I bet she won't function. I'll just load. Let's do another 5. See what we got. Look at that. Billion feet. Stovepipe. Stovepipe. Okay? So, take whatever you want from this video, but from what I just saw, it's the 1911. If you want to know the magazines I was using, I'll show you really quick. It's a Wilson Combat mag. Standard 8-round mag. This is the standard Beretta mag it came with. I was using some MacLeod magazines, 18-rounders for the Beretta. And then I was also using the standard Sig mag for the 1911. Just for, I guess, just to make sure it wasn't the magazine's fault here in the Beretta, I'll load up the MacLeod for you guys. See what happens. No, not the mag. Definitely not the mag. So, out of this test, I'll take the 1911. Everyone has an opinion, but I just thought this would be an interesting video to do. These were both service guns in the U.S. military. It's not a Colt 1911A1, I understand that, but it is a 1911, and it's not a 100% John Browning design on this 1911, but the design, the biggest difference is an external extractor. The 92, between the M9 and the 92, they're very similar. I don't have standard resistant magazines, I understand that, but again, the design's the same. So, from the test, this gun lost, this gun won. Simply keeps running. This gun doesn't. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. We'll keep bringing more videos, and we'll see you next time.